and the people with names will be on the Facebook page.
Sure, we're live.
That's how it works.
Yes, I know. We're live. Hello, everyone.
Oh, sorry.
Before you sit down, could you get me my two water tubs out of the bathroom, please? Okay, right. Hello, everyone. I'm just trying to get my iPad to play the game here. Oh, shivers, and still got sound on. Hello, Sandra. Right. There we go. We're alive. Right. And we need to send this to the group chat. 1 minute. Truly sorry. This is kind of unprofessional. I will fully admit to that one. And our cats are complaining like you wouldn't believe. Right. There we go. Hello, Leanne. Hello, Di. Hello, Deborah. I'm just making sure I haven't missed anyone. Oh, hello, Chloe. Right, put that on silent so I don't have to hit my phone vibrating every couple of seconds. Right, anyway, so here we go. Oh, hello, Dee.
Hopefully everyone's video quality is a bit better than ours.
Yeah, that's repeating, isn't it?
I'm pretty sure we lost,
Oh, hello, Mary. Okay, let's just... You know what? I think it's just my video. My iPad never goes well with Facebook, so that's what I need to be on. Anyway, so today, this afternoon, Mum got busy and she designed 3 new colour cuts. I don't know if they're out yet.
Dee requested these in my strawberry page class. They're a request from Dee.
Okay, ladybugs are a request. This one here, you can't see it, but it's got a baby moo cow in it.
It's little face.
And then this one here is just all watering cans and buckets.
And milk cans.
So
baby moo cow. Yeah,
it's the bucket set. Can everyone see my screen? Can everyone see? Oh, my screen is black. Oh, dearie, Dr. L.
No, I'm good.
Hello, Sandy. Hello, Raquel. That's bad, Diane B. Her screen is black. Maybe just refresh the page.
Or pull down on an iPad or a phone.
Right. And then today we made strawberries. Thank you. Yes. And then today, our first class off this morning was Mum making an on the farm little card. Really nice. It was a quick card. Then I did a mixed media page, which was under an hour, so it's classified as a quick class. And then we did the pre-recorded strawberry farm page. That was in the GICS classroom, and now tonight we are doing. Sorry about my very loud family in the background. We are doing our normal Thursday night mixed media with me. Oh, hello, Father. Hello, Pam. Hi, Chloe. I love the new products. They are so cute. Are those ones you showed available now? I don't think she's made them live yet. I think she's going to do it after we get Amelia through the hour of dinner eating ritual, which it is. Oh, I missed the car class. That's okay. You can go on our main Facebook page and the class. It's there forever. If you want a short snippet of it, it will be as a reel on our Facebook page after this class. So just got to post it. And if you did miss anything today, literally just hop onto our Facebook page. We've done lots of posts, lots of reels, lots of shorts. So you'll be able to see everything. And yeah, the classes are always there forever and ever and ever. So, hello, Karen L and Christine M and anyone else that I've missed in the very long list. I'm so sorry. Okay, so last week we made this lovely denim double with the new rice papers that were supposed to be released tomorrow, but we released 3 of them early last week just for you to get a test taster. And today we're going to be using On the Farm, and we are going to be using red paint. So this could go really bad or really well. Yes, yes. We don't paint in red paint normally, but we shall see how we go. If no, never. So if we have, if you're just a heads up, if your channel that you're watching it on isn't working very well, we are in 3 locations tonight. So you can either watch it on the main Scrapbook Fantasies page, Facebook page, on the main, in the Creative Family group, or on my YouTube channel. So we're in 3 places. So if your device does not like Facebook but works really well with YouTube, you can hop over to that. If your device does not like YouTube, you can have over Facebook. So lots of options there.
Krista has joined us and Karen L.
Yeah, I think I said hello to them. If I didn't, I'm sorry. Hello. So tonight we're going to be using 3 main things. It's the Strawberry Creative Builder, our denim rice paper, and our brick rice paper. I want to do something a bit fancy with the brick rice paper and some crackle paste. I don't know if it's going to dry in time though, so this might be like a bit of a, I think it's what they call a ghost chase, maybe, or a dog chase. I don't know.
Let's run with a try.
A trial and error situation. That's what most of these classes are. Anyway.
Let's learn on the curve.
Yeah, so we got a piece of brick rice paper. What we're going to come in and do is we've got our crackle paste. I don't know if this is going to dry on time because crackle paste is notoriously long to actually dry and crackle.
40 degrees here, still here. It's going to dry in minutes.
Yeah, that's my theory. It is very hot currently in Gladstone, so I'm hoping that the humidity for once does what I want it to do, and dries things fast.
So we've got Sandra and Di over on the tube.
Oh, hello. I'm fine. Close my device down and opened it again. Excellent. Gosh, Colin, you've got a shopaholic already. Although I can't really speak on this end. Amelia Ann is just.
Yeah. We love flares.
Amelia loves the concept of shopping.
Amelia loves the concept of receiving.
Yes, you just. If you give her a gift, you are the best person.
I'm glad that I'm going to come back again. She get the close down and go again.
Woo.
Your device might be like my PC, not willing to work every day.
Your PC is just the most annoying thing you've ever can use. Right, so we're going to come in and do just a few of these wagon wheels. Like I said, it's with our crackle paste. We want it to be nice and thick. The reason for it, the thicker it is, the more likely it is to crackle. If you have it super thin, all it is then it's just going to look like modeling paste. And then all this effort to get thick, clumpy bits was for nothing. So we're just going to put this on top of our frame where you can't see it. So then I also don't stick my hand in it. And then we're going to stick our actual piece of rice paper off on Dad's desk. So then, once again, we don't get anything on it. And let's hope it dries during class so then we can use it within our layers. Right. Please move your main glasses.
My dad glasses, don't you? You didn't get my dad glasses from Amelia.
Well, she had to have her elbows up for those sunnies at the Father's Day store.
And I still wear them.
And Dad wears them every day. So, contest that one. Deborah, do you put that medium on thickly so that it crackles? Yeah, better. Yes. So, the thicker you get the crackle paste on, the better the crack will be. If you put it really thin, it won't crackle at all. If you put it too thick, however, it will just come off your piece of material or wood or whatever you put it on. So the point is you want that sweet spot. I barely ever hit it. I will be completely honest with you. I end up most likely with it looking like modeling paste. And you want it to leave it to dry fully before doing anything to it because the drying process is where it crackles. It's where the chemical reaction happens. So the longer you leave it to dry, the better. Even though we are trying to get it to dry in like an hour. But, you know, You never know.
Using any on the farm now, or just using Redwood farm?
I'm using some strawberry farm, and I'm using a horseshoe, but I don't know if that's on the farm.
So I'll put up links.
Okay, cool.
So if you go into Redwood farm, actually on the farm and strawberry farm come up as subcategories.
Oh, look at that.
Slash.
Can you turn the fan off, please? Right, so what we're going to come and do is we're going to come and rip up our denim. Actually, don't bother with it because we're not going to stick this down yet. And we're just making sure we rip just enough up to cover all of our bits and pieces, but we're not going to stick it down first. Instead of sticking down our denim first, what we're going to come and do is we're going to stick the bronze lid on top of the bronze paint. On top of that ripped pile there and put that one underneath that one. We're going to come in with our stamps. Now, I've got 3 types of stamps. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this red paint started off nice and early in the painting process. Because, to tell you the truth, why not? I'm going to rip the band-aid off. So I'm just coating my stamp with my paint pen. You can do this if you are missing color. I'm missing the color red in my paint pen, would you believe? So I actually don't use it that much.
Oh, it's run to the stables and it's very disappointing for Lexi that we have to wait for some to come out tomorrow.
Oh, goodness me. And then we're going to wet our page just a little bit. I know we haven't primed it. Don't worry. The priming layers are coming. And we wetted it so then the red paint kind of bleeds just that little bit more. And we're doing this as... Oh, probably should have primed it with at least a little bit of gesso first, hey? Okay.
Come, sweetie.
Forgot to prime my page, added water to it.
Do you want some glad bag?
Maybe, yeah.
I'll go get some glad bag.
Because we wanted to finish the stamping before we add the glue to do the collage. Or else this is going to be an extra long class and I'm going to have to think about something to fluff talk about. Which I'm not very good at. Hi, Quentin. Before I start placing orders for kits, did you and Lisa make a decision on a GICS bulk kits pack? What's Karen L mentioned about this GICS bulk pack?
Oh, we're gonna do hers probably manually, but we'll all the class kits. Karen wants all the class kits.
Oh, okay. So
and we're gonna make it happen because I can't make a bulk pack thing as a set.
Oh, because we don't have all the kits yet. Okay. So don't place an order would be the thing there, and we'll send you an invoice at the end of the weekend.
We'll make up a thing to make it work.
Hopefully that answers your question. We've just put glad pack behind.
What we might do is we might start a label and just build it until it's all done.
Excellent. There you go, Karen. You're not going to miss out.
She's not going to miss out. I just can't make it as a product because it creates a infinite loop of weirdness in the inventory database and it Fruit Loops everything up because I've already done it once before and I made a big mess.
Made a bit of an oopsie. So we put glad fake behind the page so then it doesn't seep through to the other side of the next double, and we won't have a problem on this page because we've got the prime on the other side of the paper, but because I decided that my prime was going to be my gel medium glue and I wanted to put some stamping down flat. I don't know.
Do they want a
Would
kit
you like a
of
kit?
Products like what are you using?
Denim rice paper, the brick rice paper, the strawberry Crater Builder, and 2 wagon wheels and a horseshoe by the looks of it.
Yeah, well, you just find out. If they want a kit, we can make a kit. We can do anything. my business, our rules
Did you say to hold orders?
till the end of the weekend.
Oh,
That's-
no.
It's only if you want to order.
All the kits. If say you want to order all the GICS kits, could you just message us, please?
If you want every GICS kit from the weekend,
Just
one of
message
every
us.
single kit, message us.
14 kits in total.
What's that? 14? Is it 14 or 16?
I thought it was 16 because you and I are teaching 8 classes each, aren't we?
It's either 14 or 16 kits it'll be.
I thought it was 14.
Because I started the StreamYard, can I leave?
No. You are stuck with me.
I'm departing.
Oh, okay.
Going to the lounge. Oh, I've got to put this new. Well, everyone wants those colour cuts added, don't they?
Yes. They're wondering where they were.
Well,
We kind of only designed them.
your sister is currently draining the life out of my iPad.
drawing.
Yes, because I finished with it, so there was 22%.
She does need to go to bed on time tonight. Well, bugger stayed up until 9 p.m. last night. Here we go. So just coming in with our pen, and we're adding. Oh, hello, Bronny. And hello, Kathy. But yeah, so if you do want all the GICS kits, just text us. It's going to be something between 14 and 16 kits. Quite a lot of courses we're teaching this weekend because I'm mad. Like hackers. I'm mad hatter. Right, so we're just coming in and we're adding this layer at the base. Now the reason for it is I don't like the colour red. I don't like playing with it, but because it gets really strong. By adding it on the base, we can cover up if we get too much red. And then if it's not too much red by the top, we can come in and just lightly rub our paint pen over the edges and do like a bit of an inking technique. We don't have to add red paint then to the very top, meaning that we should be able to balance the page just a little bit easier. I didn't think about it though because I should have primed these pages first because we do have a bit of a tear there, but we'll add it into the texture of the page and it'll just become a part of like the process. So the next bit that we want to do is we want to stamp down our scripty words. So we're just going to come in with some of this nice green. This is going to be like most of our color palette is going to be red, green, and I think this lovely cotton cream. I was thinking about yellow, but then I thought a bit primary like. And I do think this cotton cream will go really well with our creative builder, for example. So I think I'm going to stick with those colors and possibly some metallic. Some bronze metallic paint just to give it a bit of the edge. So I'm just coming along and I'm rubbing my finger across with some green paint on my script stamp. I'm not too worried if it bulges over. As you can see, the stamp is well used. So would you look at that? It still stamps. Woo!
I think that script is stamped is due for an upgrade.
No. It's reliable. I like this scripty stamp. No matter what I do, it always stamps. Literally. Rain, hail, shine, modeling paste, crackle paste, any sort of paste, and it stamps. It's even stamped through plaster once. It's amazing.
Is the script stencil available for sale? Stamp or stencil?
The stamp that I'm using,
I think it's a bit old.
it's a darkroom door one.
Yeah, I can see that.
Actually, hold the phone. We might be able to get more in. I'll have to talk to Darkroom Door. Sometimes they do reruns. Right. Well, we'll ring them tomorrow anyway. So I will ask them about the scripty stamp. We currently don't have any in stock, but definitely will ask them because it's a trusty thing. Like I said, it stamps through pretty much anything I've ever done. And Like, I'm not that good at keeping my stamps clean. I will fully admit to that. Stamps have a tough life in my collection. And we're just going to put out some of this cotton cream and then some bronze. And then what we're going to come and do is we're going to stick our horseshoe down here, and we're going to grab a sponge, and we're going to use this horseshoe like a stencil, like we did today in my morning class, but just a bit more permanently with some paint. I'm just going to come along, and it doesn't matter if it's not blendy because it's the bottom layer. Like, honestly, this can be as unrefined as anything you've ever seen before, like as unbalanced would be the word, not unrefined, unbalanced. Imbalanced, that's the word. Imbalanced is like whatever you want it to be, because this is literally the first layer, so and the more we do to this layer, the better the denim will look when we put it down. Probably doesn't make sense now, but I promise you it will soon. When we get to that denim layer. Soon. I'm also relying for you on the comments right now, because my iPad is seriously behind, and yeah. Just tone that. Right, there we go. Bit of that on there, and then we're gonna come and do just use the cotton cream on our eye stamp. I haven't used this stamp this much because I don't really like having eyes looking directly at me, but you know what? I thought, let's just try it tonight. Like, what could possibly go wrong? Pretty much, hey? Right, and we're doing this first layer with paint just to get some body on the page. We are going to come with some watercolor before we stencil. Before we stick down the denim, just to give us a bit more of our color. It also means that we can be a little bit more loose. With paint, you sometimes have to be really direct in how you apply it and where you're going to apply it, whereas with watercolors you can just kind of add a bit more of a wash, which is really nice. However, we did need to get that glad bake underneath, and now we have it there. It doesn't matter if we don't get the prime layer on until after the watercolor layer, because if the page falls apart, we can dry it and stick it back together with gel medium on top. I know it sounds dodgy. That's because it kind of is, but at the same time, it's like a safety net, which is good. And then we're just going to come in.
It's been across 3 platforms as well.
Yeah, it is. I am relying on you for the comments there because I can only see one platform.
Excellent.
So just a heads up.
I'm doing a great job.
Yeah. If we miss any comments, I'm truly sorry. So we're just coming in, and with our twin marker, we're adding in some circles. Our green. And this is just to make the green have a bit more pop since we added the bronze. Because we definitely went all out with the bronze, and I think I did that because it's good to make an imbalance. Sometimes it can be a bit scary to go out of your comfort zone and make things too much of something else, but it's good to do that in like the starting layers because the artworks that go for the ugly stage end up being the best sort at the end. You've just got to make it through that stage. It's like teenagerhood. There we go, and then yeah, I just got some cotton cream paint on me because it's a bit close to the page, so I'm just gonna. Okay. I'm just gonna come and rub some of this cotton cream on here because it is gonna be our equalizer. That makes it a little bit more, like a little bit more muted, but at the same time, any chance you could zoom in on your work area? Oh, sorry. Sure thing. Oh, okay, Kathy. See you soon. Sorry, I totally forgot. So this is where we're at currently. So we're just adding the cotton cream to dull down some of the brightness of the bronze because it is the same type of grey in bronze paint, but at a different level, if that makes sense, like a different grey level. Yeah. It's a bit of chemistry for you. Anyway, so yeah, so that's where we're at the moment. So we're just adding a few layers. We're going to add some more red in with our watercolor once we get the cotton cream added on top. Oh, all good, time beat. Sometimes I forget. If you guys want a zoom in and I've forgotten to do it, please just like shout it down in the comments. I will eventually see it, I promise. Sometimes I do get stuck in the zone. Would just would like a little bit more, I think. Not too much more, just a little bit more. There we go, and then now we're going to come in with our red paint. So with our red watercolor, we're just going to grab, just making a decision. I've grabbed my thin paintbrush, so then if we add too much, it's okay. But I think what might be better is if we actually flick it on. So we're going to change paintbrushes. Sorry. The indecisiveness there, but I think it will be better if we do flick it on. But I don't know where my fan brush is gone. Yeah, because I'm a little bit indecisive sometimes. And we don't know if the brick paper is going to be ready or not. Right, where's my fan? I found one of my fan brushes. See how we go?
No, it's prep for next week.
Exactly. If not, prep for next week.
You got all that time?
Okay, and then I'm just going to come and flick on our red watercolor, trying not to get it all over our watercolor palette that we've got. Might be a bit of a problem if we do that. Go, and then we're just going to add some water real quick. And then grab our piece of gauze and mop up the extra bits of red. And then we're going to come in again and flick some more red paint. Or red watercolor. We're doing it in watercolor because it is easier to remove if we get too much on. There we go. Now we're just going to grab our heat tool real quick and heat up our... No, it's definitely not right. Page, because it is very wet currently and fragile. We haven't done that prime layer yet. So we're just going to come in and get it to dry a little bit more. There we go. Grab our red paint pen and just come in, and I'm just gonna have a look. Okay. So we're just gonna come in and I don't know if you can see that, so I'm gonna try and lift it up while doing it. Goodness knows how well this is actually gonna go. Okay, this one's going to be a bit lopsided. Just drawing. Some of the flowers that are very similar to the ones on the Creative Builder. I'm going to do, I think, one over here. So I've got 5 on the page. We're just adding this black because it's going to help us tone that red down that we added. Because as you saw, it was really red. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to heat that black, and then we're going to add our prime layer finally. We want it to be pretty much completely dry. This gives the prime layer the best chance to actually make the paper a bit more solid and to allow it to do its work. Because as you can see, it's become a very wet page. And it has lost some of its original integrity, which means if we do much else on it without a prime layer, we are going to have to think about supporting it on the back by adding like a 300 GSM piece of cardstock, which can be a little bit messy, especially when you've got wet paint on one side and you're trying to finish a page anyway, which is why we're going to add the prime layer now. The detail that we've got there should be all good. I'll show you it again. And then, yeah, we're going to add next layer to it. So as you can see, this is what we've got so far. So we've got like the script detail and some diamonds and the flicks with the pen there. As you can see, lots of different layers in and around. What we're going to come and do is with our palette knife, because we're going to need a fair amount of coverage. I am using gloss currently because we are out of matte. We're currently in between matte orders. We are putting one in, just waiting for confirmation on a few things. Stock quantities, would you believe, are not reliable anymore. It's a bit of annoying, but it is what it is. So hopefully we can get all the items we want back in. Got a bit of a long wish list, but it's all good. Right, so we're going to do one page at a time, and this is just so that it doesn't dry on us too fast, because like my father said when we started class, it is a hot day here today. And we are people that are used to the humidity. Like, I love the heat. And even I have to admit that it was pretty hot this afternoon when we were hopping in the car to go and pick up my little sister from dancing. Like, I made it through midday okay, but, you know. This afternoon, it definitely got hotter. So I'm just even re-tearing some of our bits of denim up so then they're even smaller than what we originally intended. And this is just so then they're a bit more random, I guess you could say. A bit more unorganized, which adds to the effect a little bit. Right, now that we've done that page, we're ready to come and do this page over this side. So we're just going to grab our palette knife. Once again, start by giving it a thick and generous layer, and all that black paint was not dry. Oh poo, we got black paint everywhere. Rub that on the jeans, it doesn't get into the tub. So we don't want black paint going into our tub, so we just rub the excess of that on to my jeans. Safest place for it. Oh, and there we go again. Oh, goodness me, it's everywhere. Just keep spreading. Right. Well, we'll come in and add our denim. Bits and pieces. Love the horse shape you used earlier. Is it available? Yes, the horseshoe is available.
Is it available now?
Yeah. It's on the online store. It was available since this morning, I believe. I'm pretty sure. I think so. I hope so. I just said it was. Is it? It might not be. Now that I think about it, it should be. But it might not be. Oh dear.
Oh, light beetles are up. Mum must have done them all the way.
Any hope for the horseshoe? Yeah. Thank you. Right, there we go. I just had some of
Three
the
new colour cuts up real quick.
gloss gel medium on the rim, so I just had to deal with that real quick. Right, so now we've got, I'm not removing this side, so we'll end belly. So we've got this here.
Mum's fingers are typing feverishly in by the end of class, the horseshoe and the wagon wheels. Yeah, but if I check now, there's 3 new colour cuts she's put up.
Excellent.
I'm going to take a new list.
Kill beans. Right, so we're just going to come in now and get our creative builder cut while we wait for our gel medium to dry. Now I don't want everything, but I do want a few things. I want this strawberry bit here. This one, the rectangle. It's in no, we do not put glitter cardstock in our cutting machines. Well, actually, okay, we do to get the bows cut, but we do it on a blade that is about to die because glitter card kills our machines, like literally. If you've ever heard Charles cut glitter card before, it just sounds like we shouldn't do it. So we only do it in very rare cases when the blade is literally about to die. Like there's no other time we do it at. We do not even try to think about doing it when we have good blades in the machines. So currently we have, all of our machines have good blades, so we won't be cutting glitter card for probably the next 6 to 8 months. And I'm okay with that. Don't know about you ladies. Because, yeah, it almost makes me feel empathy. It just doesn't sound particularly healthy for Charles or any of the machines. I'm thinking that we might need this as well. Yeah, so we've got all good blades in our machines, which is not something we've had in quite a few years because we had them on a rotation and then Caroline chucked a hissy fit the other week, so her blade got changed. Although in saying that, Caroline chucks a hissy fit at least once every 3 months. Like, if you want to see a machine that complains, you should meet Caroline. Or Cecilia. They're like literally the machine, those 2 machines are the vein of my existence. The vein of my existence.
The name of a superhero, and apparently Captain Crazy does not cut it.
Captain Crazy does not cut it. Oh.
No, the superhero in that book is called David Maybe.
David Maybe. Okay. Because he may be David.
He's maybe going to show up, I guess. But weird name for a superhero.
I keep a blade just for glitter cut. Yeah, then change it for cardstock vinyl fabric. Yeah, like I said, glitter card kills blades. We do not run it in our machines unless absolutely compulsory or unless we have a blade that we wish to get rid of. No, the first time we cut glitter card, we did not realize how much damage it would do to a blade. Wasn't it the time that Charles's blade popped out? Yeah. Charles had good blade in when we did it. His blade popped completely out of the socket. It was just not a memory that I want to replay in my life. It's like, you know those times you regret? Yeah, and you wonder how you had the thought in the first place. It was definitely one of those moments where, like, that was never going to work. And walk off in the other direction. So I'm just trying to get this so that it looks kind of like what I want it to. Okay, so we're going to remove these ones, but we're going to get these bits fully stuck on. Oh, that's crackle paste. We definitely don't want to stick them on with that. What we do want to do is we want to get our gesso. What we're going to come and do is with our tip of our finger, we're going to use our gesso to stick these down. So then what we've got is a way to get white on there without getting too much. So 1 second. Definitely want to make sure we come and do it all. Some of them will be stuck down because the prime layer was still wet when we started laying out our collage pieces. But that's okay. Just went shopping, went to Nexo.
Okay.
That's okay. Shop away. Dad loves picking orders. I would like to do a challenge of like who can get the most items in order that are painful for him to pick. This would include flares, kits,
Don't tell people what's hard.
any of the papers that are currently on sale because they take a bit of hunting to go and find.
It's all good. All
Generally anything new, because then he has to go and look if we have it, and then if not, he has to go and ask me to manufacture it.
We'll work tomorrow, paper.
But yes. Yeah. Lexi wants flares. That's okay. I love flare orders because I don't have to pick them. One of those moments. Okay, and then we're just coming in. I'm adding our little white stripy bits because we, when I laid it out, I had this bit here and it just got a bit lost. So I want to try and unloose it, as you could say. We're adding a bit of white.
Find it.
A few spots and like outlining some of our denim.
With the cutting machines.
And you just running for the comments now.
No. Just reliving those moments. When the boy jumped out of Charles, it was kind of like reliving the moments when we used to play cricket as a family with Grandma. Whenever she hit the ball, she'd throw the bat up in the air. It's like dive, tuck and roll, duck and roll, whatever you want to call it. You just got to get out of the way. Grandma has some amazing cricketing abilities.
Well, you know, you also had to watch out for the ball because her hitting abilities were also somewhat questionable.
Legendary.
It's one of those moments where you're like, oh. When you look back on it, I kind of wish we wore helmets.
Scary. Scary's got nothing on our backyard.
Oh shoot! I thought that was the water tub. Oh. Okay. There we go. Yeah, Scary's just, it's got nothing on the experience. Absolutely nothing. I do not suggest playing cricket with my grandmother. Just as a bit of a heads up moment. Right, so we're just going to come in.
This is how you get a cricket bat flying at you. Cricketing 101.
Die.
Stand behind Margaret when she's got the bat.
That never guaranteed you though. She once got Jim. And Jim's to find it. It's one of those moments, you know. Just... Okay, so we got strawberries. As sweet as can be. Sweet. There we go. And then sweet over there. Now we want. Don't know if we actually need that piece. I do like these bits here. They look quite nice. I think we do need another one though. Maybe coming out of here. And that one. I'd have to. Oh man, I stuck it down really well. Okay. Maybe if I just. Goodness, this is going to take some effort. Okay. I'll stick that down in a second. And then if we come in. With maybe a bit of our. Oh, we could do a bit of a Kermit actually. She tired?
Are you using vellums or rice papers?
These ones here come from the Creative Builder. The denims, the rice paper. We haven't used any vellums yet tonight. I don't think we will.
The vellums over here with the.
No, that's a rice paper.
Oh, not a rice paper.
Valium.
Oh, it is a rice paper. That's all right.
Yeah, I wouldn't attempt to put crackle paste on a piece of vellum
How's
on
the
a
crackle
live.
paste going? Yeah, no, I still damned it with my finger.
It's just Meow is just talkative tonight.
No, she's been fed different foods, so you know how that's
Oh,
going.
it's Madeline.
It's not crackled yet.
Did they give you the form food? But you ate it all. Oh no, you didn't eat it.
She's never going to eat different food.
And she hasn't had breakfast for several weeks now, so you know what's going to happen to you, don't you?
They don't get wet food for breakfast because she never used to eat hers. And Missy was just.
Yeah, but she makes the biggest complaint about it.
Yeah, and she used to look at it and walk away.
Biggest...
Let's face it, Missy can do without having 4 meals a day.
Manny makes the biggest complaint about not getting wet food for breakfast.
And our other cat that was eating all the wet foods
Has just substituted with chicken food.
She needs to lose some weight. She couldn't get through the pool fencing. Not even through the gap.
So the cost of living rises has officially made Missy diet. Is that what you're saying?
No, the fact that Missy got stuck in the pool fence is making Missy diet. Being a responsible pet owner.
Right. This is why I don't own a pet. Seems like a lot of work. Plus I'm allergic to the things. Right, so that wheel did not work up there. I think it's because our surface isn't particularly flat. And we're not really using a stencil, are we? And the paint is a little bit thin. But you know what? We're giving it a go. rice paper can be painful. I will admit to that one. Rice paper can be very painful. However, also very rewarding once you get it on the page. Just gotta withhold that in your brain while you fight with it to get it on where you want it to be. I also find not having like a set plan in mind helps. Because no matter what you get, it'll be amazing. So we're just coming along and we're stamping off the excess of this wagon wheel we used for camera.
Looks good sticking well and not changing the colour or tearing while the rice paper is so painful for me to use. I thought rice paper was difficult to tear unless you wet it. I suppose I'm wetting it not for the face.
I just, like, if you want the tearing to be in a specific place, you will have to wet it or go in with really, really sharp scissors. If not, just tear and...
Diane's asking you to zoom in, please, Stephen.
Oh, yes, okay. A fifth of my view. Oh, goodness. Right.
Okay, Diane, you're having some issues there.
Well, let me just deal with this piece of gauze before it becomes... Well, that would look really nice if we put it over here underneath our sweetie bird. Right. So this is where we're at currently. So our words aren't stuck down yet. And I'm thinking that we probably need to stick them down so then we can add some watercolor in a few areas just to get the bits and pieces on there. So we're just going to come like to get the contrast right before sticking the strawberries on, because the strawberries are going to be the last layer. Our crackle paste is going to be nowhere near done tonight. It's hours off, so you know, like, we're going to live with it. And next week we're going to be doing something with rice paper with brick crackle pressed on it.
Diane B said that I'm amazing.
No, I get her comments here as well.
Almost finished sticking and tearing. Frustrating otherwise. I love it.
You just got to withhold that it's going to look amazing in your mind when you use rice paper. Also, I find tearing it all up and then getting out the glue helps, because then you're only going to get, you know, glue on the bits that you want glue on. That's why you're trying to tear a piece of rice paper with glue on your hands. It's like asking for disaster. It's just not a great plan. Right. And then where's our watercolors? We are. And we are going to need our page on an angle, but I want it to be this way. Not my usual way, I know, but I want it to be this way. So we're just going to chuck our gesso tub underneath. There. Grab our water tub here. And with our small paintbrush, we're going to come in. I think we'll start with the red. And while we have it on this angle is so then it drips the way we want it to naturally if it is going to drip. Otherwise, it just kind of pools on us and it's very annoying sometimes, I find. and it just pulls. There we go. So we'll come and add some of our red back in here. And there. And it's just about choosing the spots where you think the red needs to go.
Facebook is just a little bit. Black screen will be a perfect opportunity.
And then we're going to come in with black now. And then
Love the colours and layers of texture.
oh, thank you. And then just going to come in.
The red still stands out very well. The blue's a good contrast.
Yeah, the blue helps tone it down a bit. I'll just come in to add some black in so then our eyes can concentrate a little bit more in some of the areas.
Fabulous.
Okay. Come on, gotten over my fear of red paint. Oh, wiper. It's only taken until I was 22. Yeah, so we're going to take that one out. I do still prefer pink. I will be fully honest, but you know, it's good not to have a fear. And then what we're going to come and do with our piece of gauze, I think, is we're going to come in, put it in there because we haven't actually stuck that bit down just yet properly. And this bit here is actually still really wet with our Australian, so we're going to be able to stick it down. And get to absorb some of that one there. And then
first what we're going to come and do is we'll deal with this corner here, and then we'll deal with this side here, and then we're going to add our strawberries. So where on earth did that palette knife go? Yep, green's dry. So we're going to come in and we're actually going to add quite a thick layer of gesso to the top of this. And we're doing this because we want to get rid of some of that smudgy black we've got everywhere. Which I just didn't like. A bit stuck to my fingers. And then to get that to blend in, so we're just going to leave that one there. And what we're going to do is we're going to grab our gel medium. Slide some of it underneath there. So on first, because we do want our bit and pieces just of the gauze to slide around a bit. And it also gives it a little bit of dimension. Not too much for the journal to become a crocodile, but just enough that it gives it some oomph. Now, while that dries just for a bit, where's our strawberries? We've got 1, 2, and 3.
We do have another full day of classes tomorrow.
Yes, we do, don't we? And so we've got our weekly review, our daily reveal tomorrow. We try for 8. We got there by 8:36 this morning.
We did have to wait for the Craft Alive people.
Yeah, we do have to wait for the Craft Alive people to do their morning live.
This morning. He was meant to be at 8, but he was trying to 8:30.
Yes, so we
It was the slight cold this morning.
we hopped on directly after him, and so we got 4 of these strawberries. I'll just cut them out real quick.
I was just looking at some Karen's pictures she put up. Creative family, they're pretty cool.
They are, aren't they? They look really nice.
Look at that. Must be my good coaching skills.
Yeah, because you're a really reliable scribe.
Yeah. Just go and sit.
Nope. I'm afraid that just ain't possible. Right. I feel like it needs something. I don't know whether to do sequins or foil.
Sequence
Definitely need something. I don't think sequins will be enough. That's why I'm considering foil. Beads. No, beads are a bit too bulgy for art journals.
Like a book under.
Yeah, well, the next page after it will then be really hard to paint.
Okay, so the bad news for you, Naomi-Jon, is you're up first tomorrow, and it says project with Naomi-Jon. We better find out what that project is meant to be.
I don't know.
Then we've got a 1 p.m. card making
Mm-hmm.
in the GICS classroom after that.
Mm-hmm.
3:30 again. 3:30 with you again, sorry. Making an embelly.
Yeah, I know what that one is.
And then we've got a 6:30 with Mum. So 4 classes again tomorrow. 3 on the main Scott Fancy's Facebook page, and we do share them into the group as well. And 1 in the GICS classroom. So if you're needing to know how to get into the GICS classroom, there is a video in the Creative Family. I'll endeavour to put up a link very shortly. It's basically Lisa talking you through how to get onto the GICS free classes. And run off to get some foil.
Well, I'm just thinking the colour decision. I didn't realise that one had too many colours. You reckon gold there?
You've got yellow. Why not? Give it some gold.
Give it some gold.
Give it some bling.
Some bling bling. Oh god, my timmies are really bad. It's ever since I tried cutting wire with them. Well, I've done cutting wire with them several times. They're just a little bit well used. Right, so we're going to remove our thing there. And then what we're going to come and do, is any of this sticky anymore? No. Instead, what we're going to do is we're going to grab an old school glue. Yes, I'm being serious. What we're going to do is we're going to, we're going to rub it.
Don't have to sell that.
No, but they're better when they're secondhand or when you don't actually own it. Now we're going to lay this where we kind of want it to go, which is, we'll start off with this corner up here. I'm going to put it down, grab our heat tool. Pardon? Oh, okay. I'm just going to check out the Creative Family group. It's been a bit slack.
I'm sorry, I'm scrolling from
Okay, so we're just heating it up as we go. This is to inspire it to actually stick 100%. Oh, look at that. And it gives it a bit of a flaky look. Thanks to the glue stick being secondhand. No, it's just because our heating isn't fully exact. And we're not heating it a lot or else it would be too hot for us to actually touch and we'd burn ourselves. Which I did accidentally do on the live last week, but we won't go there. Oh, well, that ripped that in half, and then what we'll do is we're just going to do a little bit of it over here. And we want this to heat up a lot now because this gauze bit is really, really wet, and we still want some of the foil to go in the area. Right. Any of it go off? No, that's okay. It's all good. Right. No, because the gauze is still really wet. Like It's just holding that paint. It's gonna take a while for that bit to dry, but that's okay. Be all good. And then what we're gonna do, I'm come in with our juice up pen and just add some of this green that's on these leaf bits here. A few faces. Nothing specific, just blocks of colour. And then are you still trying to get the link, are you? Okay. I'm going to do the same thing with the red pen as we did with the green juicer. It's just to add a bit of dense colour to some of the areas that are a little bit more chaotic. We need to add our strawberries in. Yep. So I reckon one there. One there. Small one there. And another one over here. Maybe. What do we think? It should be a fun day tomorrow. You really sound energized, you know that? Mm-hmm.
So that their link is for the class inside the very short video that Elisa did on how to get into free GICS classes. You can only watch them for free live. So,
Oh.
yes.
I just realized I had this wagon wheel that had all this crackle paste on it that might look really nice if we stuck it behind that strawberry. And then maybe there or there. That looks nice. Okay, let's do that, and then I think we'll be done. Sorry, I just added like another layer there that I didn't think I was going to use. So this is the actual wagon wheel that we use to do the stencil of the crackle paste.
It's got a bit of crackle on it, but the crackle paste wasn't particularly thick on this one.
Guys, these are awesome.
Thank you. Okay. And then I think that's us done for the night. So just to show you what the rice paper looks like so far with the crackle paste. It's starting to dry. It's formed a few cracks here and there, but we'll see what happens.
Paige would make an awesome
Over.
flare. It's Chloe. Yeah, it would make an awesome flare.
Yeah. Maybe. Yeah.
Start to crackle.
Starting to crackle just a little bit, but yeah. And then this is our page for tonight. So, I know it looks a bit chaotic and messy, but I think it looks really nice. It's got lots of sweet points in it. So, thank you all for coming to tonight's live. Tomorrow we're back with 4 classes, product release, lots of reels, lots of stories, lots of posts, lots of product.
We used to lady, sorry. Her name is Amira.
Oh, hello.
And she's from Idaho. Hello, how are you?
Hello.
She's over on the tube. And
Hi.
Joe Gucci waved at us, which I think would be
Oh, cool. Well, thank you. Thank you for joining us. And yeah, I hope to see you all tomorrow morning for day number 2 of GICS. Goodness me, we're going to have lots of fun here. So have a great night and see you all tomorrow. Bye.